Cebu, dubbed as the Queen City of the South, one of the most popular destinations in the Philippines to both local and foreign tourists. For over 200 years, the second largest city in the country is currently the fastest growing city in the nation with annual growth of over 5% per year. Perhaps surprisingly for such a booming metropolitan areas, Cebu is blessed with natural wonders as well as historical sites that reflects its past. And the best way to understand what Cebu can offer, we visited travel specialist Area Go Travel for our travel needs. There's really a lot of travel agencies around the Philippines, even the globe. But for Area Go Travel, Ms. Carmina, what's the edge of Area Go Travel compared to other travel agencies?
Well, one thing that we really promote here in Area Go Travels is the experience itself. From the time that you make an inquiry until the time you get back. And we make sure also that we get your feedback and any positive comments that we can improve on. And aside from that, our customer support is very reachable. Even though if you're in Hong Kong, you're in US, you can Viber us, you can WeChat us, you can contact us even if you're out of the country traveling.
So it's really a complete package.
Yes, that's true. Another thing that's very sellable for Area Go Travels is that we have this price beat guarantee, whereas terms and conditions do apply, but every time you see a similar package that's lesser in price compared to ours, we'll do our best to beat the package itself. Anytime that our customers would request for a specific travel insurance, we can definitely offer it. We have 2 partners right now that we are working with. We also have this loyalty card. So for every 3rd or 6th or 9th booking you have with us, you have a corresponding discount or a freebie that you can get from us.
It is best thing to do when you're not familiar with a destination that you want to explore. Let the experts handle all your travel needs. For our first activity, we headed to Crown Regency Hotel and Tower in Fuente Osmeña. A majestic view of uptown Cebu City satiates the eyes at the 40-story hotel tower. One of the most exciting facilities that Crown Regency Hotels and Towers can offer is their Sky Adventure. The country's first ever Skywalk Extreme will give you that natural high by walking around the translucent glass flooring on the edge of the tower. It has an overhead safety harness at the main outer rim of the building, 126.55 meters high above the street. It gives you a nerve-wracking feeling as if you are floating on the Cloud9. Make sure to enjoy the fantastic view that Skywalk Adventure offers.
What are you doing? Are you having a coffee break? Move!
Remember, we're standing 126 meters.
Their body is shaking.
Another exciting activity of Sky Adventure is the Edge Coaster.
Here we go!
It is the world's first and only amusement ride of its kind. The Edge Coaster goes around the edge of the building while riders are locked down onto a rail seat. High above the 38th floor of the tower, riders can indulge in a breathtaking panorama of the entire Cebu landscape, 130.84 meters above the ground. Compared to our previous zipline experiences, Crown Regency has its own version, their Tower Zip. Across the two buildings on a cable line in the country's first and only urban zipline. And by the way, it's almost 500 feet up in the air. Just make sure you have enough courage to do this. Not like this one.
Parang nilang awa. Parang nilang awa. Tuloy mo na po. Sige lang. Angat. Okay na.
They also have a wall climbing facility that they call Vertigo. Located at the basement of their building is their shooting range. This is where one can practice their shooting skills. And the newest addition to Crown Regency Hotels and Tower is the Level 36 bar. A power G. And the world-class Prana Spa. Prana Medi Spa blends traditional and modern healing techniques on its practice. Treatments are designed to give your body the proper nourishment, hydration, and rejuvenation that it needs after an all-day extreme adventure here in Crown Regency. And the best part of it, you don't have to go far to look for a place to stay. They also offer luxurious accommodations that you'll surely enjoy. Up next, more of our escapades in the Queen City of the South. Gastronomic delight from Cebu's top restaurants.
With Handuraw, quality food with affordable price. Look at my pizza.
Hurry up! The world's renowned industrial design, Kenneth Cobonpue. And one-of-a-kind countryside tour that you shouldn't miss. All this when the newest travel show in town returns, Trippers.
Going on a trip? Check out Trippers Hotels and Resorts Partners.
Pamana ng Diyos ang yaman ng lupa sa Rio Tuba at ang minamana masipag na ginagamit para magbigay ng yaman sa bayan. Minamana para sa kabuhayan. Minamana para sa edukasyon. Minamana para sa kalusugan ng kalikasan. Minamana para sa isang maunlad at masayang bayan. Sa Rio Tuba, maganda ang minamana. Pamana sa bayan.
When you're in Cebu, you shouldn't miss going to Tabo-An Market.
We are here in Tabo-An Dried Fish Market where you can find a lot of dried goods for you to buy for pasalubong.
Or for your everyday meals. Danggit, espada, puset, name it, they have it. Even their famous spicy longganisa.
Wow, so what are we waiting for?
Let's shop.
Dried fish became an institution when it comes to shopping. Though you can only find dried fish and other seafoods here, it is considered a haven for those who love danggit. This is where you can find perfect pasalubong for your loved ones. Here in Cebu, there are lots of restaurants that offers different cuisines, one of which is Handuraw.
If you are in Cebu City and looking for the best pizza, there's no place like Handuraw.
Yes, Handuraw, the power to imagine. Did you know that?
Oh,
And right now we're
Handuraw.
we're with the Smith siblings and this cook right here, Mighty Man, Imsar Insoy, and we're gonna make their famous pizzas.
They will teach us how to make their own.
Yes.
So what I'm gonna do is a pizza cebuana.
Okay.
All right. So Kuya, sige, can you tell us which one we're gonna put first?
In our pizza cebuana. Start with our tomato sauce.
Start with the tomato sauce. Each one is already portioned so that these are the amount that you're going to be placing in the pizza. So.
Well, basically, Handuraw, we're not pretending to be Italian. We're proud to be Filipino, and we're proud to be Filipino pizza. Yeah, and what we market ourselves as is the best tasting thin crust Filipino pizza.
With Handuraw, quality food with affordable price. Look at my pizza.
That is nothing compared to my pizza.
Yeah, he has everything on it.
Looks like the work of a pro. This one looks like the work of a pro.
Yeah, pro amateur. And now we are going to put this in an oven,
Yes.
right?
10 minutes to wait before it gets done.
After a few minutes, it's time to taste our creations.
This is the one I made.
Amazing!
Medyo spicy.
Ah, talaga?
Oh,
Why?
kasi yung chorizo is medyo spicy.
Ah, alright. Oh, it's good.
Really very, very tasty.
Special.
Special.
Pizza cebuana.
The special is also good.
Really original taste. So traditional. There's chorizo, a bit of spicy.
Visiting Cebu wouldn't be complete without tasting their lechon.
Whenever you're here in Cebu, you shouldn't miss try their lechon.
Yes, the best tasting lechon, possibly not only here in Cebu but around the world, is Zubuchon. And right now we're not only going to eat it, but we'll also try to
Prepare it.
Here in Zubuchon, the quality of the food is the most important thing. they make sure that the only freshest ingredients are being used in their food.
Woo! Hurry up! Hurry up! So there's really a lot of lechon that is existing nowadays. So for Zubuchon, how do you maintain that quality?
I think the idea was to go back to the original talaga, yung sinauna, kung paano ginawa yung lechon noon. And it's just a question of using the best ingredients, the best technique, and without any shortcuts. That's essentially it.
So coming from a nationally well-known traveler, also like Anthony Bourdain, coming from him that this is the best pig ever. So how that statement help Zubuchon?
I think it helped us a little bit. It was always nice to get that endorsement from him. But I think the proof is in the everyday. If we can't get a lechon out that tastes just as good every single day, then the statement is also quite difficult to live up to. But we're very grateful.
With several stores scattered around the metropolitan Cebu, it won't take you long to find one.
How do you preserve the freshness of lechon here?
Bale po, pagkatapos niyang i-roast, dinadala ka agad dito.
Actually, napansin ko yung working nila, yung stations nila, parang transparent siya. Kasi it's to guarantee the customers that they prepare
Makita
their
talaga
food
lahat.
na fresh and clean pagkagawa nila, right?
After visiting some of their top restaurants in the cosmopolitan Cebu, it is time to meet a brilliant man who made Ratan famous around the globe, thanks to the Cebu-based industrial designer Kenneth Cobonpue.
Did you know that Mr. Kenneth Cobonpue wasn't able to get into the course that he wanted to study because he couldn't draw well enough? How fun is that? But now he is with us with a reputation and consistently giving this country honors. So, sir, how do you win over the candidates?
Well, I don't think much about the awards and the honors. I just try to, designing to me is really a passion. And it's like a return to my childhood because ever since I was a boy, I've always wanted to build things, to make things. I wasn't happy with getting things right out of the box. I wanted to always create.
You've been trying to uplift the credibility of the works of the Filipino designers. What are the challenges of trying to achieve that?
It's very important that you have something that's different, something that's unique that people will want, people identify with. And I think I've had the good fortune of doing something that's very different, of discovering my own style.
You've chosen materials that are very delicate.
Yes.
And how do you make that stable?
Well, I use natural materials that are found in our country. So there's a lot of texture, a lot of characteristic in these materials. When I design very minimally. I don't put any very don't put decorations, and everything is there for a purpose.
Why do you think that Filipino design deserves high value?
Because I think we're the best when it comes to craftsmanship. And I've gone around other countries in Asia, and the Filipino craftsman is not only skilled, but he's very passionate in learning new things. And that's very, very important for me and for the world in general, because people want to see something different, something fresh. And our handmade skills in the Philippines are really second to none.
Made from the furniture itself, it is easy to distinguish that it is made in the Philippines. And may I remind you, this has become an international sensation. Case in point, this is the same bed that Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt ordered. Up next, more of our Cebu escapades. Swim with us with the gentle giants of Oslo. And one-of-a-kind countryside tour that you shouldn't miss. All this when the newest travel show in town returns. Trippers!
Trippers would like to thank the following: Nickel Asia Corporation, Rio Tuba Nickel Mining Corporation, 1957 Security and Investigation Corporation, Janssen Cosmetic Surgery of Asia, Mountain Hardware, and Air You Go Travels.
Tagapag-ahon sa kahirapan. Tagapagdala ng maraming trabaho. Tagapagmahal ng kalikasan. Tagapagsulong ng magandang buhay. Taga rito, taga nito. Maganda ang minamana sa taga nito, pamana ng Diyos, pamana sa bayan.
"115 kilometers away from Cebu City proper, you'll find the majestic town of Oslo. It became a favorite for those seeking a countryside tour of southern Cebu. Air You Go Travels arranged a one-of-a-kind experience for us that we will remember for the rest of our lives. Welcome to the Tabo-An Oslo, where we will be swimming with their gentle giant whale sharks. Whale shark swimming started last September 2011 and became popular all over the world. At a certain time, these gentle giants flock to the shore to feed themselves. Local fishermen interact with the whale sharks by feeding them by hand, while tourists find it entertaining. It was unbelievable swimming with the whale sharks. These gentle giants are really fascinating to watch.
Well, we're done for today with a whale shark. It's really good, and after all the business of life in Manila, it's really good to have a break and have an encounter with this so beautiful creature in the sea.
Part of the countryside tour is a visit to Tumalog Falls. Tourists need to walk for 10 minutes to reach the falls.
After whale watching, it's really good to have a healthy snack, just like California Crunch, made of cassava chips, made of cassava.
Walking to this steep path is tough, but when you reach the falls, it all paid off. The falls is amazing. It has a curtain-type cascading waterfalls that will surely captivate you. The water is cold, perfect for hot weather. And the best part of it, you can have a hydro massage from the cascading water from the falls.
Love the nature and it will love you back.
Yeah, we just had a free massage right there. It was so relaxing.
From Oslo, it took us 1 hour to drive to reach the city of Carcar. Known as the heritage city of Cebu, Carcar is home of various Spanish to American period structures. Walking along Santa Catalina Street, one will truly be astonished with quaint houses and their distinctive architectural details. Not far from the heritage houses is what we call heaven.
Paano nyo ito nilusyo? Ito? O nilalaga mo na bago ipa-fry? Ay, hindi agad hindi agad ipa-fry.
Hindi, ilalaga mo na yan.
Ilalagyan niya yung mga flavor.
Asin lang kapit.
Best meat.
Sir, tayo.
May tanong ako, Nay, bakit ang chicharon deadly pero dahil pa rin kumakain?
Masarap kasi. You can partner this with, yes, of course, with rice. And you can cook munggo with chicharon.
That's my favorite.
A piece of the heavenly simple chicharon will bring you to cloud 9. Carcar's chicharon is one of the best tasting chicharon, not only in Cebu, but also in the country. Our trip to Cebu will definitely be memorable for all of us trippers. We certainly enjoy exploring tourist destinations and attractions. We savor each and every dish that they presented to us. And most especially, we met new friends who will always have a place in our heart. Special thanks to Area Go Travels for providing us a quality service during our Cebu trip.
Next week, a blast from the past. Let's look back to the exciting first season of the newest travel show of the country. Join us as we reminisce our experiences in some of the travel destinations in our country. All these in the next episode of the newest travel show in town, Trippers.
Ano yan?